time has come. March 23rd, about 8:30 in the morning. Got Blue fired up. Everything loaded up. Got the cooler. Got strings tied to the bungee cord so we can get in our cooler and get waters. We won't lose the styrofoam top. But yeah. Down the road this way, and there we go. Alrighty then. Here we go. Well, getting on I-40 into Asheville, North Carolina. Old Blue. Give her a good wind up. Be in South Carolina in about 20 minutes, I think. Alright, well, we're in South Carolina now. Exit 1. We've got North Carolina behind us. This is one of the states we're going to stay the night in. You got it or shit in. Well, we made it to our first fuel stop. We're in Clinton, South Carolina. Get us some fuel and see how much we burn up. Hang on one second. So we've traveled about 130 miles so far. And alright, well, that was it. So we used 5 gallons of gas. Alright, hang on. Well, at first glance, I don't see no oil, no nothing out of the ordinary happening. We haven't gone very far, but alrighty then. I'm gonna check the Earl, and I believe we'll be good to go. It's on the dipping stick. That's right where I left it. Alright, well that's good. Alright. From Clinton, South Carolina to not sure where. Here we go. Our second stop was a trip. We're in Walterboro, South Carolina, about 66 miles from Savannah, Georgia. And it's time to fuel this dude back up again. Let's see how much it takes.
Over 20 grams of protein for $3.99.
She's still drinking.
Hey, what's with all the pockets?
Phone, wallet, keys.
Yeah, but what's in those?
Oh, these are the new $3.99 protein pockets at Subway, each filled with meats, crisp veggies, and
Let's
loaded
do
with
a
20 plus grams of protein, like the turkey
mile
and
per
ham
gallon.
and Italian trio. Well,
Here pretty
I gotta try
soon.
them. Oh,
they also
We're
have
gonna
a
get about 10, 11
gallon
gallon in her.
Baja chicken.
well, looks like someone forgot to grab a cookie.
Did I? Fuel up at Subway with over 20 grams of protein with new protein pockets for just $3.99.
11.5 gallon.
Club members can get any footlong for just
All right.
$3.99. All your favorite
I'll do an inspection up front. And we're going to go a little further and we're going to stop for the night. Well, I checked the oil and everything. Everything checks out good again. So, we're going to leave Walterboro, South Carolina, and head a little closer towards Savannah and call it from that point. That'll put us in Florida by hopefully this time tomorrow. All right, here we go. Almost in Hardyville, South Carolina. We're about 10 miles from the Georgia state line. That's where we're going to stop and put old Blue in the bed for the night. Have arrived to Hardyville, South Carolina, 8 miles from the Georgia state line. So far, I could not ask for anything better. She likes to ride. So yeah, I checked everything already a minute ago. It's all still good. Don't have to add nothing or do nothing. And that's kind of where we're at now. So yeah, had much more to say other than I'm glad we got here. Still got a ways to go tomorrow and the next day, but we'll get there. All right, that's it for now. shortly. This is our first stop in the state of Florida. Fernandina Beach that way. Of course, that's northbound to Savannah, where we just came from. And we'll see how much it takes this time. I'm thinking we're getting about 18 miles to the gallon. I can't tell. But that's 301 there. We'll take it all the way through Stark, Waldo, eventually into Ocala, back on 75. But that route's a lot quicker and it's more of a scenic route. So I'm gonna check under the hood and see how much Earls we got. And it's good that gasoline's $3.86 a gallon. We only burnt 8 gallons of fuel. Alright. Somehow or another we gotta do mileage because these tires are bigger than they're supposed to be, and the speedo's 8 mile an hour off, so the mileage is not correct at all. I mean, it's showing. I've been writing this stuff down, but I'll have to figure out a way to doing it. If I'd been smart, I would have adjusted that and claimed and see how many miles we really traveled, but I didn't do that. So, alright, that's that. First stop in Florida. I'm gonna check the vitals and we'll be on our way. Alright, so we're at another fuel stop. Well, we come all the way across 301 through all the Stark and what have you. Up there's 75 south. It's towards Tampa. Well, there. That heads towards Tampa. It's about 100 and I'm gonna say about 115 miles right now north of Tampa. Well, just see how much gas this thing takes. We're at another pilot. There's a pilot up there. There's a pilot here. We chose this one. Good thing it's cheap fuel. $3.95 a gallon. It's a good time taking old Blue Ford across from North Carolina to Florida. I'll pause until I fill her up. Well, alright, there you have it. 7.5 gallon. And kind of doing the math, thinking 20 miles to the gallon or something. 18 to 20. I don't know, hard to tell. But we're gonna go up here at this here of Wendy's and eat a bite and figure out how much further we're gonna go, where we're gonna stop, and let old Boob take a nap. And I'm taking a nap. Alright. Down the Well, here we are in Brooksville, Florida. Off of Highway 50. Got her all put in the bed again. Got some, what I call swamp grass in the trees. So if all goes well, this time tomorrow, she'll be sitting beside the old Nissan there in Naples at the port. She's done good. Can't have no complaints other than a rough ride and noisy. But it's an old blue Ford pick-em-up truck with a white top. I guess it's the first time she's seen palm trees. Alright. Well, that's that. In the morning, we're going to hit her again. Been a good trip. A lot of hours, a lot of miles. We used about a quart of oil. So far, no water. Anything could change in 20 miles. Next time you see Old Blue, she'll be parked up at her new home. Until then, thanks for watching and riding with Old Blue. Well, so we made it back down here in the Everglades with Old Blue. Went to Harbor Freight. Got one in their suction cup thing. See if I can get this big dent out of there where the tree fell on it. So I'm hoping I can stick that on there like that. Nothing. This might not work. Well, if it would stick, I think it would. We'll keep trying and get back with you. Well, that didn't work, but that's fine. I'll have to do it from the inside to get the dent out. I put her old plate back on her. So we did make it. She's resting the palm trees now. Sitting at her new house. 918 miles later. She's a senior citizen now. She's earned that status. Alright. That's it for the road trip of the old blue Ford pick-em-up truck. Old Blue has made her home. See ya.